Hi, my name is Joshua Davis. Run the range here. We teach gun safety and gun etiquette and marksmanship skills here at the Junior Militiamen Camp.
My name is Randall Voris. I was helping with the rappelling.
I'm Ralph Powers. I'm range master here for the Minutemen.
My name's Dan Scoville, and I kind of help with a little bit of everything around here.
Yeah, I'm Clendenen, and I just help where needed.
I'm Mike Rameriz. I do a lot of the medical, from first aid, CPR, tourniquets, and do some rappelling too.
I'm Chuck Wicks. I do the rappelling and a little bit of everything.
Okay. Well, give me a rundown on what exactly it is that you guys are doing out here, and what do you bring to the community with this event?
So a couple of years ago, really, Dan and a friend of ours, Troy Park, were kind of passionate about passing some of this training we've had. A lot of us have trained together over the years on down to the kids, and just teaching them not just these skills, these outdoor skills and rappelling, shooting, the medical trainings, all that stuff's good, but also teaching them about American values, the Constitution and why it's important. Some of the kids are from different backgrounds family-wise, and so we try to get them around other kids and some male role models that they can hopefully learn something from and look up to.
Yeah, we think it's important that they learn skills to survive out here and maybe help their families when they go camp, and they learn how to do some medical things, issues like that. And so a lot of the things we do here is run them through a nav course. They learn how to pack their backpack, and they move on. They build shelters. They did some really great shelters this weekend. Fire safety, how to start a fire properly, water filtration. They get a lot of everything. Constitutional classroom time we have with them. We spend some time with them in the evenings. We talk about our history, our American values, our veterans. We try to give them a little bit of everything, and we think that's important for them to know.
We also have families that, when we talk about single parent families, we have some families where both parents are absent. We have had some kids that just the grandparents are around raising them. So we like to take on that role model for them, that male role model figure, where we could be an example to them, where they know us in the community and they see us out here. And we want to be held to that standard and hold them to that standard. We had some good talks last night about initiative and integrity and what you are when someone's not looking versus when people are looking. And so we just want to be that leadership for them, that role model that they need in their little community.
Another thing that we do is when they're rappelling or they're shooting and they're nervous or scared, to go over that side of that cliff and be sure that they are able to trust the people that are instructing them and teach them to overcome their fears when it comes to rappelling or shooting a gun.
Or experiencing new things in general.
In general,
Yeah.
Because everything that I think we teach out here relates to real life scenarios that you can take those integrity, values, different things that we try to instill in them, and that they can take to school and become better
Adapt them into
better men.
life. Yeah.
They learn teamwork,
Exactly.
being
Team
a
building.
leader.
We did tourniquets yesterday, and we were talking about how our school systems kind of teach you to run, hide, and fight last. We also talked about how recently we've seen these school shootings, and we've unfortunately watched the emergency personnel wait outside, whether it's superintendents need to give them a green light or whoever the supervisor is. But we're teaching these kids to step up in those situations, and those extreme situations, those extraordinary situations, to be that person that stands out, to help the guy that fell down, to put a tourniquet on the person that was shot, to not wait for someone to tell them or to think that it's okay to do it, but to know in their head and their heart that's the right thing to do, and to be that person, whether it's bullying or whether it's in an emergency situation like we trained for yesterday, to take it across the board and be that individual, be that standout guy.
Randy, you got any input?
No, these guys said it all. Kind of took it from me.
Hold your thunder.
Yeah, I want to say Randy got it was his turn this time to be the camp commander, and he did a really good job running this deal.
Well,
so I just want to thank him.
The last video that I did, I can see that the turnout is getting larger. I see more community response coming in towards it as it's been shared and on the various pages being shared. There's more input coming in. I love it. I love to see that happening. I hope there's more people that start coming out more, and the word of mouth gets out that this is like you said before, Boy Scouts on steroids. You know?
We can't thank you and Robin enough either
Yeah,
for letting us come out here.
Yeah.
This is great.
We appreciate that.
A lot of kids don't get
Perfect
that
spot.
a lot of kids don't get the opportunity to have a beautiful landscape and a creek and hills and stuff.
She loves the fact that she has this to offer.
Yeah,
We're very
I mean,
grateful.
speaking
it's
for
very,
her,
all of us are
So I
great.
guess I like to say we just want to make build future men and leaders for our communities and our country,
role models.
and why it's important to understand our history and these types of things. So,
Absolutely.
you know, we're just giving it a shot here. And
No, I think it's an awesome thing that you guys are doing, and I hope that what I'm doing here will help have it grow and have these kids look back on it as they become adults, to where they can look back and say, you know, back then we had a great time.
They will.
And I learned this. I
they,
learned this
they
back
all
then.
have a great
Great
time.
memories.
They go
Bring
a
it to
little
the
tired
table
and a
for the
little.
next generation.
Hopefully they
Absolutely.
can step up and do the same thing.
Yeah,
they've
maybe
been
try to
great
keep
too.
them out of trouble. You
Look
know,
forward.
try to. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate the time.
Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, Robin.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.